Servus ihr Lieben und hallo Freunde des gepflegten Brettspiels. Jetzt sind wir bei einem ganz spannenden Titel der Messe und zwar Evacuation. Und hier ist Peter mit mir. Peter hat das Spiel jetzt schon 3 Tage lang erklärt, so you explained the game for the last 3 days and now you're gonna explain it to us. What's Evacuation all about? Go for it.
Evacuation, it's thematically set in the universe. The population is living on the planet and is living happily on the old planet. Here.
Yeah, okay.
But the disaster is coming. The sun is getting closer and in 4 years it will explode and all the life on the old planet will cease to exist.
Okay.
But fortunately we were able to find a new planet which is not far away, and we have 4 years, that means 4 rounds, in which we must move all the economy, all the facilities, all the factories, all the people to the new planet.
So you start with a working world, working economy, and you break that down and get it to the new planet.
Yes, and I think that's the difference between any other economic Euro game that is on the market, because you are starting, as you said, with fully developed economy on the other side, on the old side, on the old planet, and you have to carefully plan how to move the economy to the new planet, because if you will do it so soon, you won't have maybe not enough energy to play actions. If you do it so soon with the food, then you are not maybe able to feed your population on the old planet. So you have to carefully think what to do and when to do it.
So it's all about timing.
It's all about timing, and it's all about hard decisions.
But it's not that you can build yourself into a corner and then you just lose straight away.
No, you will always have something to play.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want me to do the quick overview of the rules, it will be fine. I set up it for the 4 players, but I did it with only 1 board that is fully filled. So each player will start with different set of technologies. You will do it like this: level 1, level 2, level 3, randomly. Then you will flip them over.
So it's always a set of technologies. With the 4, it's a set.
For every player, there's a different set of technologies. And you will flip it over. So it makes, even in the base mode, it makes some variability and replayability. So, and the game plays in a course of 4 rounds, and each round you will do 7 phases. In the first phase, you will do the income and check. Since we are in the first round, as you can see, there are colors and icons. These are factories and these are people. These are automated factories. For each color and each icon, if you count it, you will find out that you have production of 7 of each of resources. So I set up it, and in the income phase, you will gain 7 of each resource. But after that, you will have to do the check phase. And in the check phase, you must feed your population on the old planet with 5 food. On the new planet, there is no population, so 0. Right now, I must pay 5 food. So, after that, we are doing actions. And it's basically the heart of the game. You will be playing the actions under these icons. And I will explain the actions later a bit on. Then,
but every player starts with the same actions?
Every player starts with 7 cards in this basic mode. And you will choose. I will play an action, I will slide this marker. I will play an action, choose 1 from them. Then other player plays. And the actions are paid by the energy. And the energy, for the first round, you have to pay it from the old planet. Since one of these 2 progression markers will be pass this intersection, you can pay it from both sides.
Ah, okay. Oh, so both sides are here as well and here, so it's...
Yes,
okay.
yes. And when both of your markers are over here, then you have to pay it only from the new planet. So, these are the actions. After the actions, if you during the actions have bought some of the ships, your ships will fly from the old planet to the new planet. Let's say I bought this ship. And it will fly, and I will explain it later bit on. After that, we will carry out the turn order phase. And the turn order phase is determined by the amount of happy faces that you have on your entertainment facilities, which you buy. You are having one in the start of the game, but it has none happy faces. And you also have happy faces on some of your technologies. One of the player has two, one have one, the other one have one, and the fourth one has 0. So, after that, you will determine the turn order. And after the turn order, you will do the progress phase. And in the progress phase, you will count, you will count how many, under each action there is a depicted number. And you will count the total sum, 4, 3, 2, 1. So right now it's 10. And I will do the progress. And I will do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so you can split it up.
You can split it up.
Okay.
You are never allowed to have more than one intersection between these two markers.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So you must be like this or like this. Then, after doing this, we will count the bonuses. If you will meet the criteria for these cards, in total have 7, in total have 10. Right now, I have 10, so I can do this bonus action. After I will do the bonus action, we will do the cleanup and we will prepare for the next round. Back to the actions. One of the actions is that I will simply take a resource and do 2 infrastructural moves. And they are telling me that I can either, one infrastructural move for me is that I take the card and I place it face down in front of me. The second one I can do, I will immediately refill the offer. The second one is that I can take another card and put it in front of me, or I can play this card. And I have to pay this card always from the new planet. So I have to have resources here. So let's pretend that I have resources here. I will pay it, and then I will put it in front of me. And when I fulfill these conditions on the new planet, then I am able to increase my my income of this particular resource on the new planet. Right now, if I met it, I have 2 food production more.
So you build a tableau with all the new buildings.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The other is that I will choose a resource of any type and put it anywhere. This is this depicted icon. And I can research a technology. For the first step, if I research a technology, I simply take a token and put it on the first level. This is first level, second level, third level. When I want to research another technology, let's say I want to research this technology, I must have level 1, but if I do this action again, I will take this token and I will put it to the left side. The technology is still not active. I must move it to the right side when I do another one. Then it applies for the third level. Some technologies will give you one-time bonus, Some technologies will give you one-time bonus and ongoing bonus, and some technologies will give you only ongoing bonuses. Every player has different set of technologies. So these are basically these two actions. On the other side, I have the similar action, which is researching, but without gaining resource of any type I want to. And when I'm gaining, I can gain the resource either here or either here. It's up to me. So this is this one. The other one says that I can take a resource of any type, gain a resource of any type, put it anywhere, and I can make up to 3 exchanges. And the exchange is made like this. I cannot choose these 3 resources and put them here. If I want to exchange, I must take them from here and I must put them here. These cubes are for free, this is for 1. So, this is exchange. Another actions that you can do, as we saw earlier, is this one. It's simply like researching the technology, it's simply doing 2 infrastructural moves, but without taking a resource of my choice. Another action that I can do is that I can prefabricate a factory. And if I prefabricate a factory, I must pay it. Simply, I will choose a factory that I want to prefabricate. Right now, I want to prefabricate a food factory. But I have only food here, so I will pay food. And I must put it here. If I have food here, I can pay it from here and put the factory here. And there's the difference between gaining and between prefabricating. If I gain, I simply take it from the reserve and put it anywhere on the board. If I'm prefabricating, I must put it where I paid it, I must put it. So I'm able to put it here. The other action is that I will buy 2 clones. And if I want to buy clones, I must have food on the new planet. I'm not able to buy clones on the old planet because it doesn't make sense to put the clones on the old planet when the life will cease to exist in 4 years here. So I will pay the food and I will gain 2 clones. They are here. So this is the other one. Prefabricating, we already explained. Making 2 infrastructural moves, we already explained. The last action space is that I can build a stadium or entertainment facilities. And these are these 3. I will simply pay the costs that is in the upper part of the card. So I will pay 2. I will pay 1. And I will take this card. And I will put it here. Right now, I have 2 happy faces, and when the turn order will be determined, if any other players were not able to acquire one of these cards or haven't developed the technologies that have happy faces on them, then I will be the first player that will move on this progress track. So, this is building a stadium. Then, building a ship. If you want to build a ship, you simply take the ship from the offer, like I did already, pay the costs, and it is optional to put the demanded energy for ship to fly. And the ship can hold up to 2 of these planets, and that can hold up to 3 of resources of any type that I want. And that's building the ship. Here, this one. This one is the deployment, and the deployment is made from this side of the planet and onto the planet. So I will skip this for now because we need to explain the transportation phase, and then we will go back to it because it's a little bit connected. So the third phase is transport phase, and in the transport phase I will pay 2 energy and I will load the ship. This shows me that I can load blue part of my planet and gray. There are 1 blue, 2nd blue, 3rd blue, 4th, and also for the gray one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, for the first blue, let's say, I would choose these two. I'm losing production of 2 steel for another round. I will simply flip it over. I will take 2 clones, and I will put them on my ship. For the other one, the gray one, I will choose this factory, I will flip it over, I will take a factory, put it on my ship, and then I can transport up to 3 resources. Let's say I want to transport 3 steel. Energy is paid. I'm sliding this to the left, and then I'm unloading everything to the new planet.
Okay.
And let's head back to the action phase. This last action is deployment. And when I want to do deployment, for the first round, I'm only able to deploy here.
Okay.
On the tundra.
Yeah.
When one of my markers passes this intersection, I'm able to build here, here, and here on the water.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm able to build only here. So, and it works as follows. If I want to build on a hex, I must fully complete the hex, and I am only able to build on 1 hex.
Okay.
So, for this one, I will put a factory here, and putting a factory or deploying a factory onto the planet costs me nothing. Then, if I want to deploy the clones here, for each clone I'm deploying, I must pay steel. So right now I have 3 steel.
That's why you took the steel with you.
Yes, that's why I took the steel. Because if I haven't steel here, I'm not able to fill it completely, and then I must choose another one. And there are also some prerequisitions.
Okay.
These are 2 symbols, and as you can see, I've met them with my progression track, so I can do it here. And right now, for this one, I'm going to increase 1 steel factory, 1 steel production on the new planet. I covered 2 steel with my clones, then I am gaining another 2 steel on that planet.
Okay.
So, my production of steel is right now 3. So, if we will go back to the action phase, I am doing this in action phase. Then the ships will fly, then the turn order will be determined, then the progress will be made, then the bonuses will be counted, and then we will do the cleanup. In the cleanup, you will slide, you will discard the last card of the stadium, the last ship, and the last infrastructure movement. You will slide the others to the right, and you will deal the new one. You will take back all of your cards, action cards, set them aside. You will slide your action tracker to the left. Oh, I am sorry, I forgot one thing. When you are playing actions, you are marking them with this. So if I play a first action, I'm sliding it here. If I play a second action, I'm sliding it here. The third action costs me 1 energy, which I must pay
immediately.
You have to pay immediately from the old planet. For the 4th, I must pay 2. For the 5th, I must pay 3. For the 6th and so on, I must pay another 3.
You need a lot of energy to do a lot of actions.
You need a lot of energy to do a lot of actions, and for the first round, you must pay them from the old planet. And when one of your progression markers is past this intersection, which is mentioned here, then you can pay. Then you can pay either from new planet or from the old planet. When both markers are here, then you can pay. You must pay only from the new planet. And in this case, where you want to pay, and if you have it like this, I have 2 on the new one, and 1 on the old one, I cannot count them together. I must pay from one side and one side only, always. So, and that's basically it. The game plays for the 4 rounds in the, let's say, base mode. And when one of the players in their action turn fulfills 3 requirements to end the game, then the action phase ends, all the phases will be carried out, and then the winner will be determined. And what are these 3 requirements? One of them is have at least 8 production on the new planet. The second one is that you must have at least 3 of these entertainment buildings on your new planet. And the last one is that you must have flipped all over all those tokens, and these 2 automated factories must be on the new planet. How you get them to the new planet? When the first of your markers passes this intersection, you are flipping one over and you are losing production. And the second of your marker passes this intersection, you are flipping the second one over, so you lose in total income 2 of each resource. But when both of your markers passes this intersection, then one of the flipped tokens flies to the new planet. When both of your markers are at least here, the other one is flipped over and put onto the new planet. So, and that's when the endgame condition is triggered. You will carry out transport, you will carry out turn order progress, you will carry out bonuses, and in the bonus phase, in the last round, there's always a possibility to someone will meet that someone will meet the victory condition as well as the first player who did it in the action turn. Because in the action turn, when the first player meets the criteria, the action phase after his action is immediately over. And in this style, if you meet 7 or 12, the other players still with their pieces on the new planet may do the deploy action and gain income, so they can meet the criteria too. After the cleanup, it will be found out whoever fulfills the endgame criteria, they will compare their happy faces. And whoever has the most happy faces is the winner. If only one player fulfills the condition, he's the winner. If more of players have fulfilled the conditions, they will compare happy faces. If there is a still tie, they will count the production. 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24. Let's say the other one will have on 9, so he will be the winner. And that's the base game. If you want to make it a little bit more interesting, then you can, instead of playing it as a race, you can play it for points. And you can play it like this. Each player, for the start of the game, will be dealt 4 of these objective cards. You will do the draft, you will discard 1 card, and you are playing for 3 objectives. You are also counting at the end of the 4th round, and it will be always played for the 4 rounds. You will be counting points for your lowest income. Let's say, in this case, I have lowest income of 4. So I will get 0 points because there's. If I have it like this, I will have 10 plus 10, so I have 19, plus 3 for each step above 10. 1, 2. So I will have 25 points. This, for example, is telling me that for these 3, I have 3 points for each of my energy factory on the new planet. If I have 3, I will get plus 3. And so on and so on. And you can also play the cards differently. You are not sliding them under, or you can slide them under, but you can also choose that you will play them this side. This points towards this amount. It's a 0, but I will do 2 actions in one of my action turn. I will do building a stadium, and I will be building a clones. And if you want to make the game a little bit more interesting, you will choose randomly one line. I don't have the markers set here, but you will choose randomly, 3 lines at the start of the game, and you will be counting majorities here. As for the happy faces, because in the end of the game, whoever has most happy faces on the new planet gets 6 points, second one 4, third one 1, and also for the free majority, for the free lines, majority on the new planet. Then you will subtract minus points for the people or the factories that I haven't flipped. This is -2, this is -4. And if there are people, there are additional -1. So for these 2, I will lose 6 points. Then for the stadiums that I don't have on the left side, because as the game progresses, there is a demand for food on the old planet, and there is a demand of food on the new planet. Yeah. And also there is a demand for stadiums that I must have at the start of the 3rd round, 4th round, at the end of the 4th round here. So if I, for example, won't be able to have here 3, I will have only 2, I will get -3 points. And then for every food I wasn't able to feed to the people, I will get -3 points. And that's basically how you play the game.
So at first it's more a race, and then when you're convenient with the game, you can play for points.
You can play for points, yes.
Okay.
The game itself is very difficult to learn, but it will reward you after the, let's say, 3rd game or 4th game. For people who are experienced in playing games, Euro economic games, they can start with full explanation, with full rules. But I say it's better, even for me, it is better to start with the base game and then add something. So.
And it's for 1 to 4 players, so there is a solo mode as well.
There is a solo mode as well. I don't know exactly the rules. I know the rules for the 2, 3, and 4 player games. And in 2-player game, it works very well because you have only this track for progression.
Okay.
You don't have the other one. But the setup and the rules are all the same.
So it scales very well with player count. How long does it take to finish a game?
About 2 hours if you know how to play it, even in 4 players. Explanation rules is about 30-40 minutes. The first game for 4 players is maybe 3 hours.
Okay, thanks a lot. Anything else you want to tell our viewers?
Yes, we also have the new version of Shipyard here, and it is a little bit older game, but it has not new mechanics. The game itself is same as the old one, but it has new graphics and it has new mechanics of choosing the actions. And this is when you choose the action. Let's say this is the setup. Right now I am playing and I am choosing an action. I will take the previous action that I chose. I will put the piece here. I will slide it over. Then I will choose another action. And this wheel works towards the end of the first round, second round, third round, and so on.
So as in Praga.
Yes. As in Praga. You also have nice new boards for building your ships. You also have a nice new holder for the part ships. In the base game, these components are paid for extra. In the base game, they are from paper, and they are like this. They are like this. But you can buy wooden components with a tray, and it works very well.
Deluxe version.
deluxe version, but they are sold separately.
Okay, thanks a lot for your time. Pretty curious to try it out. I'm not sure if I can do it on the fair. You got just a few games left, 300 roughly, so it might be sold out.
I think we have like 300 or 400 right now, and the shipyard there is a plenty. If somebody will come tomorrow evening, we are
no problem.
No problem.
And you also have a German publisher for Evacuation.
Yes, Spiele will be releasing it, but I'm not sure if we will be or they will be able to release it this year. Maybe the next year.
But all the material is language neutral except the technologies. So if you can't speak any English, it's not a big problem.
It's not a big problem, and also you can download the German rules on BGG right now.
Awesome.
And only text is here on the technology tiles and on the cards. But it refers to these symbols, so when you know these symbols, the text is not needed.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your time. Enjoy the rest of your fair, and let's try that out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.